A warning sign continues to follow Red Bull, and Max Verstappen knows it better than anyone. While the team remains one of the strongest forces in Formula One, one weakness refuses to disappear. Bumps, curbs, and uneven surfaces continue to expose a problem that has haunted Red Bull for years. Even under the new regulations, the issue remains very much alive, and with Monaco approaching, concerns are growing inside the camp. Verstappen openly admitted during the Canadian Grand Prix weekend that circuits with rough surfaces remain difficult for the RB22. He explained that the problem is linked to the current philosophy of the car and the way it must be set up to balance downforce and ride quality. According to the Dutchman, the situation was slightly better in Miami because the track had fewer bumps, making it easier for the team to find a workable setup. However, Montreal already highlighted the challenge. Drivers needed to attack the curbs aggressively, especially during qualifying, and Monaco promises to be even more demanding. When asked about racing through the narrow streets of the Principality, Verstappen responded with a laugh, joking that he might need to buy a new spine before the weekend. The comment was humorous, but the underlying concern was impossible to ignore. And this is where the situation becomes serious. Many expected these types of suspension-related problems to disappear under the current generation of cars. During the ground effect era, extremely low and stiff ride heights made such issues understandable. But the fact that Red Bull is still fighting the same battle in 2026 has surprised even Verstappen himself. He admitted that if the team fully understood the exact cause, the solution might already be in place. Instead, he said they currently have ideas and areas to investigate, but no definitive answer. That uncertainty creates a bigger challenge. This is no longer just about Monaco. If the weakness is deeply connected to the fundamental design philosophy of the RB22, fixing it could become far more complicated than a simple setup adjustment. That's the real issue. Every race on a bumpy circuit risks exposing the same vulnerability again and again. Yet Red Bull remains confident. Team principal Laurent Mekies rejected the idea that the problem must wait until the 2027 car. He said the team still sees nothing that cannot be corrected during the current season, but he also acknowledged the complexity of the task. According to Mekies, solving the issue while making the car slower would be relatively easy. The real objective is finding a solution that improves comfort over bumps while also delivering faster lap times. This changes everything. For Red Bull's engineers, that balancing act has become one of the most important projects of the season. The factory is analyzing every possible option, searching for gains without sacrificing performance. Mekies insisted that the team enjoys tackling difficult technical challenges and pointed out that several major issues have already been addressed since the start of the year. He believes more progress is still possible. The question now is whether Red Bull can find those answers before the calendar reaches more demanding circuits like Baku, Singapore, and Las Vegas. Verstappen may have joked about needing a new spine, but if the problem remains unsolved, the consequences could become much more serious than a few uncomfortable laps. And it may not stop here. What's your take on this situation? Share your opinion below and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Formula One updates.